Hey everyone, Dualistic here, back with my fourth Descendants Rise of Red unboxing. Today we are doing Chloe Charming. Yes, the daughter of Prince Charming and Cinderella. I loved her in the movie, even though her wigs changed about every moment she was on screen. If they did a cut, they came back, she was in a new wig. I don't know what was going on with that, but I loved the character, and I hope I'm gonna love this doll. And I've loved all the other Descendants dolls so far, so I think she stands a pretty good chance. So getting into the packaging, first we can see that she has the new Rise of Red box with the heart that's sort of turned sideways, the lightning bolt that goes through Red's symbol. We've got a picture of Chloe down here. She is so cute. And then on the back, the full artwork of her in a different wig than this one, but very funny. It's so funny to me, like, all the wig changes. It's hilarious, because it truly is, like, every single cut that they make, she has a new wig on the next time. Not even scene to scene. It's cut to cut. It's so funny. And they're all, like, wildly different. They don't even look remotely like one another. I got a good giggle out of it. And you can see her read up right here. An aspiring royal champion. She always fights for what's right. Perfect. She is so pretty. Like, the actress Malia is, oh god, she's so pretty. I don't know if this face mold does her justice. I actually think it doesn't translate very well. But let's get right into the doll unboxing, shall we? And we'll try to do it properly this time. Ow. Ow. Those are pointy. Okay, so let's undo all of these million tabs. And Chloe. And let's free her from her plastic straps. I will not get over them using the plastic straps instead of T-ties. It makes me so happy. Oh god, I really hope I didn't just cut her hair. I wish you could see them a little bit easier. Like, especially right here, because it's almost hidden underneath her belt. But, like, it's not that big a deal. We gotta take our wins where we can get them. Was any of that on screen? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we have to take our wins where we can get them, especially with Mattel. So, I'm just gonna be grateful. Although, there's still way too many T-ties on the back of the head. Like, why are there 3? And why are they at weird, like, why is this at the bottom of her head? That's, like, why? It's just strange. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. This. Oh, please. Please come out. Please come out of the rubber bands. Chloe. Alright, and now Chloe is free of her plastic straps. I really like this outfit. Like, it's cute. I like it on Chloe in the movie, and it seems to have translated decently well to the doll, with maybe some of the fabrics being changed, but that's totally okay. But let's get right into her, shall we? Alright, so starting off with her hair, as always, Chloe has curly saran hair. It's a mixture of 2 different blues, like a true blue and a lighter blue, and it comes down to about her butt. It's very nice. It's a little, you know, fucked up from packaging. And the curl pattern, like, is kind of weird. You can see here at the very bottom, it's, like, coily. And then up here, it's more, like, loose. So I don't know if that's maybe just from, like, it being pulled down so the curls at the top kind of came out. Because in the packaging, it's very, like, for some reason, they just pulled it all down. I don't know. It's very strange. It does have product in it, which I do think is a huge, massive mistake, because when you put product in the, like, textured hair, it can be very detrimental, especially if there's enough product where you feel you need to wash it out, and honestly, I feel like I'm going to have to wash this hair, just because it's kind of matted at the bottom, like I said, from packaging. They did not choose a good method to put this in the packaging with her. I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Like, this hair is not going to react the same way that straight hair does. So, I don't know why. Anyway, Mattel, do better, please. Because it's also, like, the texture down here is Chloe, but then up here, it's not. So, it's, like, it's very strange. Is this a new wig for her? So, like, I don't know. I have the Sorcerer's Cookbook Chloe, the slime Chloe, and her hair is shorter, and I was able to do a decent job getting it to look closer like what it should look like, because it definitely came out of the box looking like this. Of course, Slime Chloe's was shorter than this, so this may, just be a little bit more work, but I think with a little TLC it'll look perfect. And she does have painted on edges. I love them. They are so cute. I do wish they, went all the way down, and I also kind of wish that they had accented them with the pearls like she has in the movie, but they're so cute. I love it. And this face sculpt is good. I don't know. It doesn't super read as Malia to me. I don't know. I can see her in the doll face, but it's not like Red or Uliana where I'm like, yeah, that's her. She's sort of like Bridget, where it's kind of there, but like not really. Actually, I would say Bridget is probably the worst accuracy. I would say this is like number 3. If we were ranking them, Red, Uliana, Chloe, Bridget. Not in terms of how much I like them, just in terms of like how much the face sculpt with the face up match the actress. But she's really cute. She's got very, very light makeup on. Brown eyebrows, a little bit of, I think it's like a bluish silver dusted onto her eyelids. And that's literally it. Like, she's got some blushing, and then of course like a nude lip. It's cute, and I can't tell if it's misprinted or if she's supposed to have like a little bit of a smirk. I think it just might be misprinted. Yeah, it's just misprinted, because you can see that the lip does not match the paint, which is a Mattel staple at this point, so who's surprised? And she also has a little choker on. Now, the color does not match the choker in the movie. However, I think this choker is a much better choice of color, because it's that sort of light Cinderella-y blue that we're used to. And then it's got a gold ring. And now down to her top. She does have a cropped coat on. Now, in the movie, it's made out of a quilted material, but here you can see that they printed on the quilting onto this really, like, shiny metallic fabric. It's got an interesting texture and a really interesting look to it. And they printed, like, you can see the quilting, quote-unquote, and the, like, little gold accent pieces. I think it gets kind of muddy. Like, you can see it, but when the light hits it, and honestly, from like far away, it just looks kind of muddy. So I don't know if this was the best way to execute this, but I do like the fabric they chose, so I'll take it. And it's hemmed at the wrists with gold thread, and the opening of the jacket has this gold looped thread. It's really cool. I like it, and it goes all the way around, which is impressive. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I thought that was embroidered for a second. It's got her printed on symbol on the back, the diamond with the crown on top of it. Really cute. This symbol. And underneath, she has on a tank top style shirt in that sort of like scaly fabric. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's the like doll fabric that's sort of like cosplay-y, that looks a little bit scaly. It's got those little reflective dots like that. And it's got like the detail work printed on here at the chest and the collar. That looks a little cheap to me, to be completely honest. I'm not a big fan of that. Especially because in the movie, like, obviously all of this is very detailed, very layered, very, appliqued. And on a doll, that's not really possible at this price point. And from Mattel, like, it's a miracle we're getting anything even remotely resembling quality. So, I know what to expect with these dolls. But I'm happy that so far she's higher quality than Uliana's outfit. Although I do have to give a lot of grace to Uliana because her hair was more expensive, so it makes sense that the quality of her clothing was less. But I'm glad that Chloe got saran and still has decent quality fabric, even though I know the textured hair is also more expensive to do. If I remember correctly, that's the case. She has on her gloves. They are gold, fingerless gloves that do come off, thank God, and have her little symbol on them, the diamond with the charming crown, and a belt at her waist, again in that sort of light Cinderella blue that we're used to, with her symbol painted in gold on the front. Oh, and it's molded. And all of these pearl molded accents. Or maybe they're diamonds. They're probably diamonds. But none of them are painted, so they just sort of look like, well, I mean, y'all know what they look like. They look like zits. But that'd be super easy to go in and paint if you wanted to detail it a little bit more. Because in the movie, you can see, like, the belt is metallic, and you can see all of the painted accents on it. And moving down to her pants, they use the exact same, like, scaly shiny fabric that her top uses, but in multiple colors. The left leg being a more true blue and the right leg being that lighter, more Cinderella-y blue, with 3 sky blue ribbons kind of going up the leg, around the thigh, the knee, and the calf. They are wide-legged, and they do have slits here at the bottom. They flare out, like, right around the boots. Oh, that's so cute. And her pockets, like, alternate colors. It's really cool. I like how they translated these pants. They aren't as detailed as in the movie, obviously, but I think they did a good job here. Like, it's really cute, and they even alternated the fabrics on the back, so it, you know, looks normal from the sides. That's so cool. And they're pretty decent quality, like, which I hope means the shirt is also decent quality. Like, it doesn't feel super cheap. I mean, this sort of fabric kind of leans cheap looking as it is, so I'm glad that it doesn't feel cheap looking. Like, it feels nice, and it's got some good stretch to it, so I like that. Now, down to her shoes. So, in the movie, she has glass boots, and they, like, become a whole plot device. They're really cool, and I like how they translated them into this sort of not fully see-through, although I think it would have been cool if they were see-through, these, like, translucent white boots. Although white isn't really the term, it's sort of just, like, cloudy. Like, you know when something's trying to be clear, but it's not clear, it's translucent, so it's just, like, that cloudy sort of off-white. It's that color with gold glitter mixed in. And you can see there's some really cool molded details going around. Like, you can see the, like, sort of quilting on the toe, the studs on the heel and the sole, the, like, textured fabric used for the actual boot itself. It's really neat. And it's got her symbol. I think that's her symbol on the ankles. Yeah. Like, this is cool. I kind of just wish they were, like, fully clear, though. Because, you know, glass. I think that would be fun. But I totally get it. And also, the details are... Is there anything on the sole? Not really. It's just boot tread. The details are kind of lost when they do a shoe like this, because you can't really see anything. And if you paint it, you know, it covers up that detailing. So it's sort of a hard position where you kind of have to choose, like, is it going to be accurate or is it going to be, like, with painted details and where you can see everything? You know, it's kind of a hard place to be put in. But I like how these are executed. And before we get into her accessory piece, I wanted to mention she does have the new standard Descendants articulation. Although I think it was always this, even with the dolls before Rise of Red. She's got neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. None of the articulation is, I would say, great. Like, the knees hit almost a 90, but not a full 90. The elbows are just, like, they don't give. Like, they really, like, this is as far as they go. That's not great. And the wrists are solid, although, like, they can bend out great, but when you bend them in, although that might have more to do with her gloves right now, when you want to bend them in, it wants to pop the peg out. So I don't know what to do with that. And the head is good. So yeah, I'm glad they included the articulation. I just think they could be upgraded for the future dolls. And now for Chloe's one accessory. So she comes with her sword that she gets from her dad. It is really cool. I love what they did with it. It looks so cool. It looks like a sword. They painted the handle blue. They gave her a little thumb hole, and it looks like she can actually hold it. I love this part right here. That looks great. Yeah, and it looks proportional to the doll. I think that's really important because that doesn't always happen properly. Like, dolls don't get swords all the time, so it's kind of hard to, like, make a argument for it. Now, how is she supposed to hold it? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to take the glove off, and I think she'll hold it better, but, like, she can hold it with the gloves on. That's perfect. Yeah, that looks proportional. I like that. I'm probably even going to take my chrome marker and, like, chrome the blade so that it looks metal. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Alright, well, that is pretty much it for Chloe Charming from Rise of Red. Like the other signature Descendants dolls, she does retail for $24.99, so $25. Do I think she's worth it? Absolutely. I think Mattel did a great job with these dolls, and it seems like they genuinely care about them, so I'm super happy to see it. I love this Chloe. I cannot wait to add her to my Descendants collection. And she is just so cute, isn't she? Let me know down below what you think. Do you like Chloe? Do you think she translated well from movie to doll? I'm really curious. Let's have a conversation about it. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, or do none of them. just happy you're interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, it helps out my channel, and I will be in love with you. And we can go slice up those evil cards like cheddar. Why wouldn't you want to do that? I put out new videos every Monday and Friday for the most part, so I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye!